Hold on, Nagito. What are you doing?
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously. I've only removed one bullet. So there's only a 1 in 6 chance that
But
I'll
he's
survive.
the ultimate lucky student. This shouldn't be a problem for him.
You can't! Please stop!
It's not much of a talent, but
Oh, see, there you go.
even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate lucky student. But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that? I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent.
This guy is crazy.
If I'm truly the ultimate lucky student, I need to survive here. Isn't that right?
Please stop!
Ah, that sound just now. That was the door unlocking, right? Looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. I'm scared of you, Nagito. Really? Ah, well, let's go. The octagon should be just beyond the door. Why didn't the killer just take the gun? Oh, because there's more guns. So this is the octagon, huh? What a distorted room.
Wow.
Congratulations, Nagito. He's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. And you even challenged yourself at the highest difficulty with only a 1 in 6 chance of success.
Here!
I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. Is this the Future Foundation's file? Didn't we already get this when we were at the roller coaster?
Uh-huh.
Well, just think of it as an extension of that. An extension?
Hey!
What are you giving without permission? Let's see, and one more special prize. Here you go. This crest, is this Hope's Peak Academy's? That's right. This file contains your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy. Meaning, they're profiles you guys don't even remember. Our time at Hope's Peak Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it.
What?
You mean that matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, a no-good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope's Peak Academy? No, that's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness. Geez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Ah well, anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is up to you. Thanks, I'll take a long look at it later. So if I look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. He'll probably be happy about it. Yay! Someone like me will finally be useful. What are you laughing about? Well, I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope's Peak Academy's student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? But it looks like things are gonna get interesting. Yes, Nagito, you might be the one who makes things much more interesting. I don't really know what you're talking about.
Hey!
What are you planning? What's written in there?
Like...
Anyway, Monami.
Hey!
No cheating! You haven't reached the end yet. Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't played Russian roulette yet. But Nagito already did it.
What are you
No.
saying?
No. Get over here! Revenge of the final dead room! Coercion! Jeez, they're gone. In the end, I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about. But for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate this room. It's not like I know how to get out of here. Alright, there's a million guns. I see there's a rocket launcher. So there are lots of firearms in here too. There are handguns and grenade launchers even. But I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon. I wonder what the so-called ultimate weapon is. A window? Why is there the one and only window in a place like this? It looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But actually, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly toward the window. And then, the moment I peeked out the window... Huh? This is... What I actually saw outside that window was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. I see! So that's what it was! What I saw outside this window, if I start piecing it together and think about it. Yeah, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. I guess I don't get to find out what he saw. A refrigerator? Here? I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, I see. There are poisons stored in here. You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it can be considered the most powerful weapon. But in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. There's a door on the floor? Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Could this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No, maybe what lies beyond this door. Haha, things are finally getting interesting. Amazing! As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to one clue. Haha, I know that now's not the time to start enjoying things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon and the funhouse. Now all I have to do is tell everyone about this. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file I received from Monokuma. Especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope's Peak Academy. That's important. I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh? That whole scene was just a big tease. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Hajime. Huh? I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Well?
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. Sorry. So, what are you gonna do? You're right, I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
I think...
That's a great idea. Huh?
Hello there.
Well, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported. Huh? What? Hey, answer me seriously. How are you able to come to this side?
Hey.
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the result of his investigation of Strawberry House. I guess I have to have all these in my Truth Bullets folder instead of just Nagito's Truth Bullets folder? Well, I guess those were pretty important. Especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey.
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room! Huh?
Could it be?
You did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
That wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it toward you, and pull the trigger. So you really did it?
Man.
Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said.
Huh?
Actually,
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
well,
But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. What is wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal, he's crazy. That's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that, and how?
man,
Hey Hajime,
you stay quiet.
you've been repeating yourself over and over, and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty setting, and I obtained a quite amazing prize as my reward. Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
It's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. A continuation? There's even more detailed information about the Killing School life that was in the earlier file. The Killing School life? You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated. But even when we learn more about the Killing School life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings, and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. Then it's just as I thought. The Byakuya was the Byakuya that we knew, right?
But
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the Killing School life and this Killing School trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
hey,
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession.
hey,
What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange.
well,
I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma is behind the motives and driving these murders. What are you trying to say?
hey,
By the way, the 4th murder of the Killing School life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth? Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us?
jeez.
Your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I don't want to tell you anymore. I even learn what your talent is, too. Huh?
Well,
That file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. There's another one. That seal.
yep.
Indeed, it's the Hope's Peak Academy school crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just mine?
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's Peak Academy?
Man.
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said. Hajime's existence is special. Because you were... just some reserve course student from the reserve department. Huh?
Well,
Unlike the primary department for main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who entered the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Well, even then, that's just in name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department? Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, symbols of hope can be raised.
Isn't that right?
Which means you're just a stepladder, but you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire Hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that. I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You don't even
That's
know.
why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? Gah. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had talents to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. Then I'm just... That's right, you were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't have any talent? I'm just an ordinary high school student?
Man,
I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn you were the only one that didn't have a talent?
that's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate, but now that's probably impossible.
Hey,
Are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
what?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway. In that case, who would the traitor be? Would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
It's fine, I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey,
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared that room, so I'm free to divulge any clues I obtain there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
man.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want Hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie. There's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say?
oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we've got to do it ourselves. Now shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? We'd better hurry. The class trial is going to start soon.
You're right.
I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to this side any moment now.
Bye now.
Then while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
Hey.
Hajime. It's okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Nekamaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now is not the time for me to feel like that. Right now I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekamaru's case. Alright, let's go back downstairs, I suppose. I have returned from the depths of hell! Gundam!
Yo.
Sorry we're late.
Hey.
Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one that fixed the elevator. It's just as I said, right?
Hey!
Are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey!
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into the matter I asked you about?
Huh?
Oh, the thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think the compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Just tell me the results. Huh? Well, the compass rotated 180 degrees while I was riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees? I see. It's just as I thought. Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that? Well, obviously, the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated?
Now then.
I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began making his way towards Grape Tower.
Oh my.
The hell is wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Nagito, what do you know? I said that in Nagito's voice. How much do you know? Okay, let's check out the button. Hey! I just repaired the elevator. Do you seriously want to ride it already?
Hold it.
But let's do that later. I wasn't trying to look at that. I wanted to look at the control panel. Alright, I guess I gotta go into Grape Tower.
You serious?
Nekomaru! Are you serious?
Damn it.
I don't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up.
Hey.
Now is not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can in here.
Wow.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
Huh?
Huh?
It cannot be.
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forget
Don't screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through enough. We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why, you...
You stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain and really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi, what are you standing there for? Damn it, fine. I just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
Well...
Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagito, there is definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me different ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems that's not entirely the case. His attitude toward everyone else is strange now too. But why? Alright, let's disassemble the body. Kazuichi,
Damn it!
come so far. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced out his voice through clenched teeth, he faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Where did you get that tool knife?
Huh?
Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it already before we went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe...
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason... Huh? The reason Nekomaru died, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents, and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Well, for now, I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Apparently, Kazuichi is finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. Alright, clock. Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., which means the clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30? Clock's alarm timer. But 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? We should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Tai Chi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. This is a highly efficient radio clock! Radio clock? It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so that it can automatically update time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. Haha, I have become a Time Lord! Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again! There is nothing more useful than this! An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Radio clock. Alright. That's basically all that he discovered. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body, and it almost seems like he's glaring at him.
You're the worst.
Jeez, this is the worst. Huh?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well...
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob?
You don't even know?
It looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there's scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey.
Don't you think this is strange?
See?
If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the doorknob there is still intact, right? Well, now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to Grape Hall that we entered from, right?
Well,
it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out? How?
you don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House, and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
Well,
You're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts right here.
see?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on. Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
huh?
Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button, on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. Oh, you don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry? What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. After tersely saying that, Nagito left the area.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows?
Damn right.
That reminds me, Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
And it's something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what that could mean.
Hey,
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
jeez.
But why did he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. What Nagito said about the door opening, what is he planning to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come off easily. So does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. have a suspicion. But I'll wait for the trial. Let's go back to Strawberry Hall. Thanks to Kazuichi, the elevator is working now. Alright, let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
What's up?
Hey, you're here!
Hey.
Kazuichi, how did the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away.
You?
Got a lot of nerve saying that when you used Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
But there's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey.
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying it out. No, we've come this far. If he's saying we should pull it out, or try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
That would be great. Let's give the button a go. Get out of my way, everybody. I'm pushing the button. There's no way this door will open, not when the other side is chained up. With a feeling of resignation, I press the button. Huh?
Hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible.
Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right. There's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
So...
What do you mean, huh?
Hey.
Doesn't this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in the front of the door to Strawberry Hall. If we entered from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall?
Hey.
Not just that, the parts I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved in the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side, as if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Strange feeling in tower. And chain.
I see.
The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when we went back and forth between the two towers. Just as I thought, it was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought? Then you already knew about this mystery? You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating it first?
See?
That door at the far back with the picture of a grape on it? Maybe there's a clue hidden there. There's a clue on the door? Yes, the doorknob is missing. It's the door with a picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
The screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall? Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to? Broken doorknob, okay.
What?
Did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. Huh? All of the mysteries will be solved, as if everything were linked together, if you could reach it. Just like I did. What does that mean? Even if I ask him that, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So would it be a waste of time to ask? I thought we were going to have to do the final dead room again, but this seems to indicate otherwise.
It appears that it's time for the class trial. To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial.
Hey, hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
You're right. We can't do anything unless we get out of the building. Akane, did something happen?
Hey, hey!
No, well, do you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey, hey!
What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble, and then it suddenly appeared before us. What? Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way.
All right!
I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you.
Jeez.
At least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
It appears
I detect the sense of danger. Even my familiars are saying do not go inside. How interesting! If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Now then, we shall get moving as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia's going, there's no way I'm not gonna go.
Damn it!
But it's so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock, until I was the only one left, and when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same. The same stepladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still.
Well,
You and I are just stepladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
man.
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time, and from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
Damn it.
But it wasn't! There is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't! What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that.
Well,
It's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
hey.
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully, so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book I've never read before.
No good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. But I know you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but the difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already! I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go, everyone's waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else. Reserve course students are so full of themselves! Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed.
Hey,
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
well, yeah.
That's probably true. The elevator continued to shake, and descended deeper and deeper, and suddenly it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened. Oh, this is going to be obnoxious. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting and to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. Oh, so sad. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey.
Don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase.
Now
Otherwise, I'll roll a dice, and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. What an extreme punishment.
Now then.
Let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And so it begins. I hoped this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nakamaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly, and just when I finally got used to his new form, Nakamaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nakamaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never, ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun.